Hey guys, and what's up? Ellington here, and here we are back on the battlefield, and this is a 3v3 in-house Dragon Core game, and it's going to be interesting. I've heard some interesting things happen in this one, but let's just get right into some armies and, generals and commanders and things, So for the attackers, we've got Seleucid being commanded by Tityrond, and Boei being commanded by Sugar Daddy Grey, is what we call him. Grey Wolf. Finally, Kush being commanded by Billy Blazes. You all know these people. You recognize these names. And for the defenders, we have got Egypt being commanded by Golden Expeer, Nabatea being commanded by Saturate, and finally, Galatia being commanded by Not So Royal. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of artillery coming in, hitting some thorax swords. There's been a couple siege equipment ballistas that have been taken down. Excuse me. I'm kind of surprised that Egypt didn't take the chance to really take down Seleucids over here. Boei put up a Levy Freeman that's just going to deal with that. Well, maybe it's supposed to go deal with it. Man, that damn thing looked like it was going to break. But yeah, he's just going to come over and kill the crew here. Then from there, as you can see down the wall here, we have got multiple tortoises moving forward from Seleucid. And then back behind us, multiple siege equipment coming in from Kush. Kush has got a lot of slave infantry, Kushite slaves, and I believe that is because it allows he brought a lot of armored shotels. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Looks like maybe 3 armored shotels, but even though he may have only brought 3, nope, there's 4th over here. Excuse me. He also has 1 disciple, 2 disciple, I believe 2 disciples of Epidemic, which are very, very, very good infantry. So he definitely went heavy on his elites for this one. Seleucid has got, pretty typical, a lot of thorax swords and hillmen. Yeah, it's pretty much what you would expect. Where's the Hillman unit? Is it 115? The hell? The hell? Okay, so the Hillman unit is here, but there's men running from inside to go rejoin. I don't know, that was very odd. Very, very odd. Boei does have some Levy Freeman on the wall. We got some Hillmen moving forward. But I think we've got Galatia swords. Yep, they're going to throw Javies right in their face. Because why the hell not? So the Hillmen are going to respond. Be like, well, you throw it at us, we're going to throw at you. To be honest with you, the Hillmen, I think, have the better angle here because they are throwing into the side of the Galatian swords. But the Galatian swords are basically going to be like, well, you know what? This is dumb. So we're just going to kill you. So Galatian swords charging in, and they should be able to handle that Hillman pretty easily. And then we got some slave infantry in from Kush. It looks like the defenders have pretty much just given up this entire section of the wall. I'm assuming they're probably going to be defending this little gap right there. Once again, unfortunately, this is from the attacker's perspective, which means that we can only see the attacker's armies for the moment. Which, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of Nabatea. Now, Nabatea did not bring a wall artillery. Nabatea, as a desert faction, actually brought an Eastern Onager. Some heavy archers over here, Nabatean Axe Warriors, Caravan Guard, and Desert Levy, Galatian Legionaries. Now, some Nabatean Axe Warriors have moved forward to assist the Galatian Sword because a Levy Freeman was kind of getting around it. Galatian Swords holding it, got 100 kills. It looks like they actually turned around and attacked the back of that Levy Freeman to help break it. Got a sword follower now in the mix of things. Sword followers should be able to handle these Nabatean Axe Warriors pretty easily. 61 kills on the Nabatean Axe Warriors. Sword Followers are already at 44, by the way. Haven't lost a single man. And it looks like Seleucid may be kind of taking it slow over here. Probably not a bad idea because you've got Galatia hitting here, but then you have a cross line of Egypt that would be pretty painful, to be honest with you. Nabatea actually just, they just left. They said, you know what, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. You know, anybody? Come on. It's a good song. Great song. More Kushite slave infantry, not, well, slave infantry from Kush. Not Kushite slave infantry, because that's a different unit. That's just the most confusing thing ever. They have moved forward. I think what his plan here is to use them as missile pin cushions to save his disciples of Epidemic and armored showtells. Seems to be the plan here from Kush. Kush. You know, can I just say, is anybody else find it, you know, interesting that Billy Blazes is playing this particular faction? Anybody? I mean, I see like some correlation here, Billy. We might, you know, I confirm or deny here, Billy Blazes. I'd expect to see that in the comment section. Or the voice chat whenever we're like always in voice chat with each other. But yeah, Sword Followers moving in. They are going to tear these Galatian swords apart, but the Hillmen are going to lose pretty hard to these Galatian swords. And if the Hillmen lose the Galatian swords with nothing else there, it will allow them to get around the Sword Followers. That is where it could be a little bit dangerous. Sorry about the wall there. They do have some Galatian Legionaries as backup and a lot more Galatian swords over this way. Like I said, it looks like they're hard pushing this direction and not really going to be going this direction. Now that could change, obviously, you know, depending on how the rest of the battle goes here. But that's just what I'm seeing. I will say, you know, Boya, I mean, the attackers have got a little bit of a foothold. The defenders are definitely giving them room. Look at this, all this space. That's really allowing the attackers to get their units in and, you know, really actually get into combat. Now, what it can do for the defenders, the reason they're doing this is that's going to really open up flanks for them. You know, you can see they are set up here to, you know, to support everything they need to if they want to, you know. So far, it doesn't look like they're doing much, but you can see this little thing just disappeared. The Galatian sword here is holding on, but now that Celtic Warrior should do a little better. Celtic Warrior pretty fresh. The Sword Follower 90 kills. Doesn't look like they're quite moving here yet, which is probably a good idea. You've got a pretty nasty kill box set up there. Now, the scary part about this place is as you move forward, what can actually happen is archers from this spot, Nabatea can actually shoot over this wall into the advancing forces, which will pretty much allow for shots from here and shots from here. If they wanted to, they could put archers here. Pretty nasty spot there. Most people do not go down that corridor because it is the corridor of death. Armored Desert Hoplites charging into combat. Look at that. Talk about ballsy here. A hoplite. Oh, you see that guy flip over his shield? Ha! That's great. Those Armored Desert Hoplites look awesome. But they are being drawn forward. Okay, Nabatea did see it. Celtic Warriors fell back and actually were trying to draw the Nabatean hoplite forwards. You can see that this area is now fully open, which is going to allow them to pursue the different directions. What that may allow them to do in this way is get units into like you know, get these guys in combat, and then they can actually begin moving units through this breach so that they're not choked off or getting shot by Pila, things of the sort. Celtic Warriors now charging into Galatian Legionaries. Galatian Legionaries should do pretty well there. Yeah, I like this map because it does have quite a bit of angles. This is Kath, so the main point is right here. There's another one called Antioch, where the main point is in here. But we don't play it very often because of a multitude of things. The one of the big ones is that Antioch is a keep map, which means that, like I said, the point is up there in the keep, and that means that people have a tendency to falling back and guarding that one tiny choke point. But also, this area right here is really glitchy and goofy, and it's hard to set up your troops, and to be honest with you, nobody really likes that. Kath is a little better one. The point is more even. It's in a central place that is not a keep. And actually, I actually think that Kath is actually relatively hard to defend. See, we're going to get a good switch here. Oh, maybe? Maybe he's just going for jabbies. I don't know. But definitely at this point, you want to pull that Celtic Warrior out and then throw your Sword Follower in. You can do it at the same time. It's just I would suggest giving the already in combat unit the command first. And then, as they begin to move, that's when you give your command to go back into the combat. This Nabatean Axe Warrior is just getting annihilated by Syrian archers. If you didn't see that, I'm clarifying. Look at this. Nabatea actually sent Desert Levy forward and attacked some of the Kushite infantry here. And another Kushite infantry is up onto the wall. I'm wondering if he's trying to, you know, minimize the amount of, like, Pila that he... Well, no, because Caravan... Oh, yep, they do. Couldn't remember if they did or not. That was a very delayed throw. Like, they definitely were in range far before that. But I'll be honest with you, these two Kush units they're gonna die. They gonna die. I wonder if this Hillman is here to try and soak up Pila, but if they are, the defenders are doing a very good job here of having good discipline with their javelins. Basically just saying, I'm not gonna throw javelins at a crappy Hillman unit. It's pretty much that simple. Sword Followers now in combat, and that's where Galatian Legionnaires are definitely a good unit. But let's look at this. 40 melee attack, 30 melee attack, 40 weapon damage, 40 weapon damage, 65 melee defense, 57 melee defense. Interestingly, just about every way the Galatian Legionary is better. Charge bonus 28, 27. Wow, interesting. Interesting. But I think the Galatian Legionary was already injured, so I'm pretty sure the Sword Follower came into this combat already kind of at a bit of an advantage. Now you can see the defenders were actually able to push forwards and choke off this point. So nicely done there, but the Sword Followers are going to come in here. They're going to beat these units. Sword Followers should do extremely well against these Levy Freemen and Thorax Swords. So I don't know how long that little bit of a hold is going to last there. All right, more units moving into this little kill box here. Thorax Sword stopped, did not go in. Throwing jabbies. Got one volley off, but now the Thorax is going to get charged. 25 charge bonus on those Nabatean Axe Warriors. You can see the Hillman is pretty much gone. 20, yep, there he goes, just shattered. And what that could allow here, so as the Frenzied Charge dissipates, throw those Galatian Legionaries in, get the Hillman, or get the Nabatean Axe Warriors out of there. And as I suspected, the Kushite infantry over here is gone. Nabatean Axe Warriors actually went in to clean them up. Got artillery coming in over here. I believe that is Boei. 18 kills so far. Then Seleucid had one as well. 123 on Seleucids. Much better. Uh-oh. Nabatean heavy archers. That's going to be tough. I mean, it is, what's a 3 heavy archers versus 4 Syrians. So the Syrians should win this if they can get all of them to participate in the duel. Because Nabatea does not have all 4 of his archers there. Where is number 4? I don't know. Yeah, he's only got 3 archers here. There is some mercenary Syrians. I think they're going to come up and take this fight. Yep. I believe so. We're going to get a Galatian, Nabatean, basically gang up on the Syrians from Seleucid. And Seleucid is beginning to drop here. 91. I think this unit is not. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be doing this, but he's doing it. As in the unit, like, I mean, if the guy wants them to be doing this, then good. You can see Armored Shotel's already in the mix of things. They are doing very, very well against these Armored Desert Hoplites. And I bet you after that, they're probably going to go straight into the next one. I don't think they'll even wait. Interesting, they gave up that fight. I mean, maybe Galatia's having troubles getting his archers to... Oh, no. Oh, the artillery right into the Armored Shotels. Oh, it's no bueno. Where is it? Okay, 46 kills. Oh. And with the unit gone, now they can just, you know, fire at will, you know. And even if he shoots a little long, he shoots right into sword followers. And looks like the armoreds went in, but the sword followers did not. And you can see, like I was talking about earlier, the Galatian legionaries did go into combat here. Yeah, but man, if you're going to do this, pull that thorax, have Seleucid pull that thorax sword out first. You know, because in reality, you basically just waste entirety of your charge and the momentum that you have going into it. And really, like, only a couple of your guys are getting into combat. The thorax sword here from Egypt. I thought I saw a really cool... Look at this guy's helmet. That's a really cool helmet. I don't know why, but that helmet looks awesome. Levy Freeman, got sword followers behind. And then, I mean, it just doesn't seem like they're putting enough in to take this area. Like, man. Got two, look at that. What are the chances? 2 separate units of sword followers, both at 95. Armored Shotel is just falling back. They don't want to go into this kill box here. They do have 114 kills, but they are getting shot to hell by archers. As you know, as any player with any sort of elite, there's nothing fun about watching your elite of, you know, 1,000 to 1,200 gold just get annihilated by arrows. Makes you cringe and maybe even cry a little bit, depending on how quickly the unit dies. But now a sword follower has actually taken its place. But once again, look at the angle here. The archers just getting just a fantastic side shot. That sword follower is also probably going to die. But if you look, they actually are giving up that corner. So it looks to be that the defense is going to come back to here. They do have some more hoplites, some Galatian legionaries, and Nabatea brought a lot of armored desert hoplites. Then I guess Kush is just going to give up his towers and equipment and actually just, I guess, walk back and walk into the city. Walk this way! Talk this way! And I bet you once he gets all those units in, he'll probably start a push here. With all of the archers being busy basically at the other side, he could possibly get into that. Artillery coming in and trying to hit some of the archers. I think that's probably still Bowie Eyes, excuse me. Yeah, because Seleucid is still at 123. But I guess the Celtic Ballista is still at 45, so... Yeah, I mean, it's just going kind of janky all over the place. He did get a couple there. And here we go. More troops now pushing into that next defense. Got the thorax swords, very small, and then a sword follower at a little over half. But a pretty fresh armored Shotel coming forward. Oh, and archers actually getting shots in on the Syrians from Galatia. I believe those are the Syrians from Seleucid. But here we go, Nabatea coming over. We'll come help you, friends. And that is that's a that's a scary sight. 6 high-tier archers staring down at you. Sword Follower is going against the Thorax Sword. The Sword Follower is 58. And this has just been a slugfest over here. I mean, I thought the attackers had a really good spot in the fact that they got in over here and would be able to push this way. The defenders are really just smothering this attack here. They are just keeping them locked into the place that they are, not allowing them to expand further. And that is really, really good for the defenders. But it looks like here we're going to need another unit. Probably a Galatian Legionary would be best to go into that spot. But yeah, I mean, like, they have full entrance here and here. They would have quite a bit of a time getting through that gap there, though. Syrian's already at 100 kills, 123 kills, and 49, so that one's pretty good. 93 on the Nabatean Heavies, 91. And finally, well, 63, and now finally 17. So this one's probably got really good ammunition left. Yeah, it looks like Galatia's going to set up to go there. But that's going to mean he's got throw spears into square formation. If you're going to do that, you might as well just get the Thoros out of that. Oh no! Look, elephants coming in from Seleucid. Fire arrows already being shot onto them. They are out of control, but they are going through some of the defenders here. 79 kills so far, but oh, it looks like they're just gonna maybe walk out of the city. I don't know. Elephants are dumb. They're weird. They're just gonna do what they need to do. 86 kills so far on them. Man, they got lucky. That elephant almost went right there and almost killed a shit ton of their own troops. If I was the defenders, I would try to keep this thing, you know, out of control. Excuse me. I can't think tonight. And then we do have another one. So Indian armored elephant over there, and a mercenary Syrian armored elephant. If I remember correctly, there's a very small difference in price, but almost the exact same thing in stats. Celtic Slingers just got caught. Celtic Slingers, that's not good, man. You know, those are useful. They only got 49 kills so far. 55 men left. He's going to lose that unit. I'm not sure there's any way he can get it out. Galatian Legionaries taking on the Sword Followers. The Galatian Legionaries are much healthier, so they should do pretty well there. Then another Galatian Legionary coming in and maybe going to do what the other one was doing before, go into that spot. This is getting a little iffy over here. Armored Chotel, 79 kills, 40 on the Desert Hoplites, 63 Sword Followers, 203 on those Sword Followers. Now, the Nabatean Archers, I think, are being taken on by the Kushite Archers. Nabateans, you know, 1-to-1 should win that. Oh, that artillery is getting so close, man. Kush still waiting before going into that spot. Another Sword Follower moving in, some depleted units here. I think one of them's 93. That dagger's out. Looks like they're out of ammo. The elephants, 172 kills, so they have done a bit here, but archers are beginning to take their toll, unfortunately. I'm not sure that he's going to get much more than that. Yeah, he's at 172 with 2 of them left. Thorax Sword all the way there. Must have been running away and then came back. And then a bit more Bowie Eye coming over here trying to push in. Got a Syrian archer that apparently is also out of ammo. Damn. Galatian Legionary gonna go in. I think that's the right decision. That Thorough Spear really isn't doing much. It is holding the line and delaying them, but it's not really killing anything. Oh, and here we go. Indian armored elephants going in now. Seleucid's just like, no, I'm going to use my elephants all the time. And their archers may not be close enough to do anything about it, or may not notice it. Here they go. They've got trample activated, going in. Look, oh, they're getting much better use out of this one. If they're lucky, this thing's going to keep rampaging straight forwards. If not, they're going to turn around. Now, luckily for the attackers, even if it does turn around, they don't really have anything close to be an issue. But no, it went right into the defenders. Oh, that's like best case scenario there, guys. Get this, you know, elephants chasing Nubian bows here. Oh, and here comes the, oh no! Royal Pelt is throwing, but they're armored elephants. They only got one. Oh, he got so lucky getting his general out of that. The elephants turning around. 313 kills. They're going to finish off this Nubian bowman. And then who knows where they're going to go next. Maybe Cancun. Maybe the Bahamas. They've earned it. 349 now. More and more Javis trying to go into them to finish them off. But these Indians and the Syrian armored elephants, they've got these massive face plates that when you throw Javis straight into them, it means that it's really hard. Oh, but look at this. Piked off on either side. What do you do as the elephants here? Okay, they are back under control of the Seleucid, excuse me. But you're surrounded. You got pikes on either side. I don't know what's going on the other side, but I'm not sure it's more interesting than a pike trap with elephants stuck in it. All right, he's going into the desert pikemen, which are not a great pike, so you might actually get some luck out of this. But as you can see, the extremely long pikes are taking their toll. A few of the elephants have made it through the formation, and they're going to go in, and they're berserk again. One elephant. Why did it say four? It looks like one elephant to me. But look at the elephant bodies getting dragged around. But I'm pretty sure he was like 350, something like that. And then Galatian Royal Guard going up against armored Shotels. Pretty even, 153 to 147. But I believe the Galatian Royal Guards should take this one. Galatian Royal Guard is very, very good. We're up to 50 kills already. Oh, look. Oh, look at this. Another one. That other one came back in. 285, 300. And he's going into the archers now. Oh my god, dude. Oh, these elephants came out of nowhere. Oh, but that's going to hurt a lot. It's going to break 400. And no, he's not. Is he not going to do it? Come on. You got it. There you go. Now into some Nabatean heavy archers, but there they are. They are gone. Balance power is still dead even. Still got a Galatian legionary over here. I'm not sure how. I guess maybe it was here, and then this broke and was able to get into that. But I got a lot of archer fire going into the armored Shotels. The Galatian Royal Guard is still sitting back here by the thorax spikes, excuse me. I'm pretty sure these two units up here have been fighting for a long time. I think it's a thorax sword versus a thorax sword, so it's like the most even fight ever. This one is much healthier, 108 to 78. But got a sword follower moving this direction. Could be moving over to help finish that, getting up on the wall, surround the Egyptians and do that. Or he could possibly just be exploring all this over here. Maybe the Royal Peltis is going to go to confront him? Yeah, I think he might be, actually. Oh, that was funny, watching the elephant bodies go moving around. And I mean, I guess a little bit of a lull. I mean, it could be. I think the attackers are just kind of decide where they want to go next, possibly. And now Egypt actually deciding he's going to move forward, but the thorax pikes are walking right into these Kushite archers here. Maybe trying to get the. Maybe he's trying to save that Galatian legionary, trying to allow it to get back, you know, to the defense here. And but he's pulling it. Galatia's pulling it back. But oh, it's gonna get caught. It did turn into the Oathsworn. Look at this Oathsworn. 25 men lost, 144 kills. Very, very well done. And Noble Horse charging into Royal Peltis. Interesting. Yeah, so the Sword Follower did do what I thought, which was get onto that wall and surround the Thorax Swords. The Boii Noble Horse is running away because the Galatian Noble Horse is coming. Oh, and look at this, as well as the Nabatean. What does he bring? Noble Cav. And they are pulling back. Well, maybe. I mean, that gen is still there. Countercharge. All right, Nabatea, what are you going to get on the charge here? Nothing, I guess. Yeah, he didn't get anything. Wow, okay. Not a single kill, really? And he lost 8 men, but with no kills? I'm intrigued by that. Heavy melee cap, but still, man, like, you'd think at least one or something. Look at those red and white thorax swordsman shields. They look awesome. I'm kind of surprised that, well, I mean, it's just a Nabatean heavy archer, so, like, the thorax sword can handle that pretty easy. The thing that's terrifying is that Kush is, like, still got multiple disciples of Petamak and multiple armored Shotels left, but it looks like one of them is over here now, going against the armored the good Lord Almighty, the Galatian Legionaries. 30 kills, Galatian Legionaries 19, but the Galatian Legionaries have lost 38 men. I think that's the Nabatean artillery now. Yep, set up over here, shooting over into... It's just a Kushite archer. Nobody cares. Oh, he's trying to burn it. Look at you, cheeky Kush. Well done, Billy. But yeah, he just got annihilated by archers, I'm pretty sure. Egypt's archers have shown up finally. Saw a few earlier, but they weren't really doing anything. But I do see Kush's general moving in the distance. Maybe trying to... What is this? Okay, Nabatean Noble Cav running away. The Noble Cav, or the Noble Horse for Boii is in combat. Noble Horse for Galatia is getting the hell out of there. Royal Pelt is still around here for Seleucid. And they just don't seem to be approaching this. It's probably a combination to the archers, the artillery, and the pike. But it also looks like Nabatea is bringing his artillery away from that area. More Nabatean troops moving this way. That could open up something for this push. Because once again, typically the biggest issue with that push is archers right here. But all of the archers are all focused. They're all focused on this side. Especially, I think, this side right here, where we do see a massive push by Kush. Disciples of Petamak, I believe. Yep, going in. Disciples of Petamak have 80 charge bonus when they use Frenzy. 80 for an infantry unit. That's stupid, man. Like crazy high. And I'm not really sure exactly what Galatia's doing. He's kind of just like charging his general in and out here. I'm not exactly sure why. There's units that are in combat already, so like when he's charging his stuff in, it's not doing a whole lot. I think that's Royal. Yeah, not so Royal. You're charging your men basically into the back of your own men. So like it's just probably not really doing much for you. Honestly, like, obviously we can't see everything, but it looks like I don't see a whole lot here left for the defenders. The bounce power, like I said, is about dead even. I think a lot of that's probably got to do with the elites that are left for the attackers, including, you know, Kush here, who has a lot of stuff left from for his elites. Oathsworn still. Obviously, Royal Pelt's is general, but it is pretty wounded. I don't think I remember seeing any like real great elites for Seleucid. Pike Galatian Royal Guard combo is disgusting. Not great. Pikes are bad enough, and then you throw in one of the like best infantry units in the game, and it's like, damn, man. Okay, I guess we're playing that game. It seems like I was just like talking about Royal, the way he's like charging in the back of his men, but honestly, it seems like the attackers are doing the same thing with theirs. So I guess it is what it is. Oh, look at this! The Royal Peltis General for Egypt up onto the wall and engaging the Thorax Swords and the Sword Followers that are both wounded, so the Royal Peltis is probably going to take that one. Oh, man. The artillery for Nabatea getting set up to blast this. Getting close to shotgunning, but I personally, I don't think that's a huge issue. That distance, at least. Yeah, I just think that Thorax Glacier Royal combo is just nasty. Just, man. I guess, like, this is their push is over here now. Maybe, I guess. I mean, you still have the Royal Peltis General for Seleucid, but it is all by itself, and it's outflanked, it's exhausted. There we go, now it's no longer exhausted, but it's only got 98 kills. Another Galatian Legionary moving forward to assist in this defense over here. Another one. Nabatea in general is probably going to die here. That's not exactly great for him. Galatian Legionary is now going to go in. Maybe he might be able to do something to the Galatian or to the Kushite Royal Guard. Now he's up against Armored Showtells. The Armored Showtells, 62 kills. Oh, you messed up my screenshot! Damn it, Galatia. Maybe he's going to try and get jabbies or something. 97 kills on the Galatian Legionary, though. And he's got his artillery moved forward. And now shooting straight down the line. Straight down the line. Sat, you dirty, dirty man. You know what's funny about Saturate? He would be like, oh, yes, I am. Yeah, I mean, I guess the attackers just are not feeling this stuff. Looks like that they're like where they're at seems to be that this is the way to look. But man, like I guess they must be out of archers, which means they can't deal with those pikes. Can't deal with those pikes, then you can't really deal with the Galatian Road Guard. That means that you can't get through there. So I guess he's gonna have to figure out a place where the pikes are not. Yeah, I mean, just more units moving this way. Now it's Armored Shotels getting in on the Galatian Legionaries. Galatian Legionaries were winning that, but now with fresh Armored Shotel going in, 0 kills and everything. So here we go. Got Desert Pikemen that have gotten 52 kills. They are basically setting up. I think probably just try and get the Armored to run away, to be honest with you. There were some arrows moving in, or shooting in Kushit archers, so I'm wondering why he doesn't. Maybe he's just thinking that the Galatian Royal Guard would soak some of it. But I mean, like, you're killing Galatian Royal Guard and pikes, so I still think it might be worth it. Then Cretan archers still around. Not sure. He might just be shooting over, maybe into the kind of backs of these thorax. And this is gone. So the question will be, will they move this forward or not? Which direction shall they go? Man, bounce power is still just like dead even at this point. I think I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. Some archer exchanges going on back there, as you can see, but really nothing too interesting. Maybe we'll take a brief look and see what he's getting on the pikes. If he can break that pike, he might be able to be more comfortable in throwing in like an Oathsworn. Oathsworn backed up with the thorax. Might be able to get through that. Pike is gone now. Over here, I think that he's just keeping some of this stuff over here to keep Nabatea honest on defending that. But you can see, basically anything that doesn't need to be there is being peeled away to go and deal with other places. So this area here is actually getting relatively slim. It's a lot of Kushite slave infantry. There is a disciple of Epidemic over here that could do some pretty damn good work coming into either of these units. Got 2 Nabatean Axe Warriors there. Now Thorax, 154 kills, down, oh, not too bad, look at that, not even 30 yet. Then the Glacial Royal Guard, 64 kills, but has taken quite a bit of damage. That hurts a lot, actually. So, like, I honestly think, literally, an Oathsworn would go right through this like butter. Look at this, heavy push over here now. Got Armored Shotels, and Oathsworn. So there's the Oathsworn. They are trying to push this direction. Desert Pikes. Oh, but the Oathsworn are going into Pikes. Oh, no. No. Grey Wolf. No, buddy. What are you doing? They're about to break, though. I guess so. Maybe that was worth it. Now Disciples of Epidemic coming in from behind. Got a Noble Horse Gen from Galatia. Nice switch there. Egyptian General moving out while Nabatean Axe Warriors charge in. But he did not use Frenzied Charge. Armored Shelltails going in on some Armored Desert Hoplites. Armored Desert Hoplites are going to end up having a bad day. But now I guess he peeled off. I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe the reinforcements from the Glacial Guard, possibly? Like, oh shit, I don't want to deal with that. Kushite Slave Infantry, 23 kills so far, but has freshly gone in. Wonder when they're gonna push this. If they even had like one of their disciples over there, they could probably break right through it. Now a pretty healthy thorax sword. 125 men going in on the armored desert hoplites. Feels to me like the bounce power may have slightly shifted into the attacker's favor. What are these guys at? Oathsworn 230. Armored Showtails 158, 62, 141, 170. It's pretty solid on both sides of that. But I'm a little concerned because I don't see anything moving or around at all to help that spot. So if it breaks, it better be on the attacker's side if you're the defenders thinking. Thorax down to 100. Still got the armored Shotel. There you go. Switch them out. Come on. Go in, armoreds. Go in, armoreds. I guess armoreds are not. The armored Shotels aren't going to go into combat. Ooh, look at this. Look at this cheeky. So they actually came in and smothered that corner. Went in and killed him. Got him! Still a lot of axes. Galatian Royal Guard, very, very depleted, but it is still around. Still fully capable of getting kills. 79 kills so far. Neptune Axe Warriors did use their Frenzy Charge. Does make them pretty tired, though. Actually got some braking happening back here. What? Or not braking, but wavering. Like, it wouldn't take much to get those guys to break. The Kush General is dead, though. 17 men, 51 kills. 93 on the Nabatean Axe. Wait, what was it? Nabatean Axe Warrior, yeah. $112 now on these armored Shotels. Like I said earlier, and this side here, I don't see anything here to stop them. Best bet is possibly something over here.
Curse you! Break off! Back!
And the armored desert hoplight's about to break. Ooh, man. 56 men left. What's the 74 men left on the armored Shotels? Noble Horse moving forward with 189 kills. 112 here. Now for the attackers, 109. Yep, look at this. Just ripping right through the Nabatean Axe Warrior. Caravan Guard was at 62, then a Nabatean Axe Warrior with 114. Here we go. Defenders have left their post. So that means that they had to bring units over here to assist in stabilizing this place. The downside, obviously, is the very wide open and beautiful avenue here that it would allow them to walk quite quickly into your city. Caravan Guard. And over here, Kushite slaves. Armored Shotels are actually already in combat, 279 kills. And here's the other issue, same thing as the middle. I think the left is going to break, and I think if it breaks, I think that's GG. And there's only this one Royal Peltus with 240 kills left to hold back these 3 units. And it looks pretty much that way across the board. Looks like everything is down to their scraps. Maybe a couple units thrown in to sacrifice to slow down the disciples. disciples have lion's manes on their heads, and it's pretty cool. Now you can see actually in the center, they are in the settlement. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think this is it. I think this is GG. There's just nothing left, man. A couple units that I think may hold out before they break for a little bit, but I think that's it. So I think I am going to call that. I think that is attacker's victory. Pretty much just Kush left. Like, a couple little things of Bowie Eye and everything, but like, it's pretty much just Kush. Caravan Guard countercharging into the armored showtels. Oh, and that is GG. Alright, so first off, Billy blazes as Kush, because of course he is. Why not? So he did have a fifth that I missed. So 5 armored showtels, one getting 314, 214 on the Disciples of Petamac, which definitely had more kills left in it. We've got Titty Rond as Seleucid with 2,200. Look at those elephants, 370 and 420. And we got Billy Blazes, Kush, and we've got a 420. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, archers they did all right. You know, Grey Wolf here with 2,400 kills as Bowie Eye. Oathsworn doing really well, 302, and then, I mean, it's Sword Followers. They all did good, except for a few exceptions. As the defenders, we have Nabatea with 1,827 kills. Archers did pretty well there. The Armored Desert Hoplites did it all right. 93 on that one. 152, or 152. 131 on Nabatean Axe Warriors. We got Golden XP, or 1,687 kills. Royal Peltis 253, really well done. Archers did pretty well, except for the Nubian Bow that died badly. Glacial Regard 100 kills. That was pretty much it on them. And then 158, 191, 153 on the Thorax. Not so royal with 2,450 kills as Galatia. We have 245 on the General, triple chevron on that. His archers did really well. 52 kills on the Celtic, on the Celtic Slingers. They are the ones that got caught in combat. And then, once again, as usual, it's Galatia. The Galatian Legionnaires do extremely well. But thank you guys so much for joining this battle. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a fun time doing it. I always find it fun to do the Dragon Core in-house battles. They're a lot of fun to watch, the players, and it's a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time.